The Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Yesterday, we were talking about people that have experienced a date or a one-night stand coming over to their house and taking something that wouldn't belong to them. And we heard from Jo from Rockingham.
Yes.
This same thing happened to her.
Yes.
Have a listen.
I said, what's the deal? Where's all my plants?
Yeah.
Like, I had beautiful plants inside. And he said, yeah, well, they had breathed the same air, the same oxygen as your past boyfriend, so I had to get rid of them.
Oh, my God, what a psychopath.
How haven't you been murdered?
I can't
you should be
imagine.
dead right now because he was a murderer.
That's the biggest red flag I've ever seen flying.
Well, the stupidest thing is that I ended up marrying him.
You married him!
Joe.
Well, there you go.
So many questions.
So he stole all of her plants because they
Yes.
breathe the same air as her past boyfriends. And Joe went, that's strange.
That's the man for me.
Let's get married.
I mean, lucky she didn't have a dog.
No, it's, by the way, they've divorced since.
Yes, she's no longer married to him because
and
it turns out
Joe
the red flags
got
warranted.
new glasses because she didn't see the giant red flag that was flapping in the face.
But there's a lot. I reckon over the journey we've heard a lot of people tell stories and we go, oh, my God, that's unbelievable. Oh, yeah, I married him. We've been married for 20 years or we've had 3 kids.
I think there are two.
It's no stopping
There's a
them.
couple of different camps, right? So there's the people that marry someone and they know that there's something up, right? You know what I mean? They've seen the red flag themselves. Then there's other people that are blind to the red flags, and then later on they can retrospectively go, "Oh, okay, now I
Yes,
see it."
I see that perhaps
Yes.
there were some warning
Yes.
signs early on.
Which
that
I
did
get
not heed.
that, but it's the ones where you've got the red flag flapping in your face, like literally like smacking you, and you just ignore it and go around it.
Can
and
you?
then
But you can be in
marry
it.
them.
You can be in it where something ridiculous happens at the start, like that, and then they go on to
Yes,
be
they
married
redeem
forever.
themselves in
Yeah, but if
some-
anyone does anything psychopathic, you really just have to like make a
at the
mental note
outset.
with that. You know what I mean?
Because they
Like-
hadn't been together very long, and she'd
yeah.
gone to Bali
Yeah.
and left him, and he
Yeah.
said, "Can I stay at your house?" And so it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
but that was early days.
Like that there.
And she got home to all her plants gone because they breathed the same air as her ex.
Write that
And you
down
go, "Come
and
on."
give that to any professional. That is murdery. That is 100% murdery
Well,
behaviour.
it's very controlling behaviour.
Yeah.
It's quite alarming,
Yeah.
really. But then she married him.
We want to know, the question is, and you still married them. We want you to tell us something about the person that you married and we were going to scream at you and you still married them.
Yes.
These are things you knew going in.
The reddest of red flags.
These are the things you knew going
Tell
in.
us what
and
they
you
did
still
early
said,
on.
I do.
And you went, yeah, there's no one else around. I'll take him.
God. And you still married them? We're going to give somebody a Scarborough Live voucher valued at $600 Australian dollars to spend at participating businesses such as Motion Clinic. Get down there. Ali, you've been with Dougie for a while now. There's been any red flags flapping in your face that says don't marry him?
Well, thankfully for Dougie, he's colourblind and can't see my red flag.
There's a lot of grey material flapping in his face.
Like, what
Has
is this?
ever done anything that you're going like, oh, okay, maybe I should keep an eye on that?
I would say more so from his side, though.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, okay.
That's
Like-
very self-aware.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think that I've got some...
So you would have been the person that stole his plants?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay, perfect. We are talking about people's decision to still marry someone even though there was a giant red flag flapping in their face.
Lauren, hello.
Hi.
Hi,
Okay.
Lauren.
Run us through it, Lauren. What happened?
When we first sort of got together, like very, very early on, he called me his ex-girlfriend's name.
I
Which
take
is
it
nothing
wasn't
like
Lauren.
my name.
Yeah.
No.
In the throes of passion, Lauren?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's not great.
No, you know,
Especially when you've done the work, I want the credit.
Yes, exactly.
I feel like I need to defend him sometime because my mum still calls me 100 names before she gets to my
Yeah, but she's not
In the
sleeping
throes-
with you.
in the throes of passion.
How do you know? We're a pretty close family, mate.
Suzanne, stop it.
So, okay, so that was concerning. Anything else pop up?
No, that was it. It did happen like more
than once.
twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you married him.
Yeah, I did.
How'd it
Still
go?
together?
We've been married for almost 8 years.
Oh, you're still
good on
together.
Is he still using her name, or has he managed to master
No.
Lauren?
Have you ever met her?
He's managed to only say the right name. from
Okay,
then on
good
in.
work.
Have you ever seen her?
No.
Oh, my God. I'd want to see her because I want to say, if I'm being compared to her in the throes of passion, I want to see, if this is a good thing or a bad thing.
Amazing. Thanks, Lauren.
Thanks, Lauren.
Rowie, hello.
Hi.
Hey, Rowie.
Okay, talk to us. Was there a giant red flag, but you married them anyway?
Yeah. So we met, and he came to visit me for 4 weeks, and his phone went off, and I made a joke asking him, who is it? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday?
Yes.
And he looked at me and he said, every day.
So
He
So
said,
he,
yeah.
so he had another girl on the go, is what you're
Yeah.
saying. What? And
he had a girlfriend, but
Yeah.
she was at university, so in another town. And then he met me, and he decided, well, I like this one a little bit more, but let's see what happens.
Yes.
And then I chased him away, and I told him, no, you're gone. So about a week later, he came back, and he played me Jason Mraz's song, I'm Yours.
Won your heart with Jason Mraz.
And
Well, I mean, then you're powerless,
I
aren't
know,
you?
exactly. What's
I mean,
a girl to do?
any of us.
yeah. So then 3 kids and a marriage later, we're still together.
Oh, my
God.
God. All because of Jason
Jason
Mraz.
Yeah. So we owe him a lot.
Okay.
Hey, Rowie, did you play? Was this a wedding song for you as well? Did it go that far?
Yeah.
Of course.
Here we go. Pump it up.
Yes, it was.
Here we go.
Pump it
We're
up.
playing for you now.
Here we go. See, guys, if you're doing something that's questionable, you will stop her in her tracks if you play this at a face full blast.
Look, Rowie's knees are going weak right now. She can't help herself.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely, Rowie.
Jason Mraz, how is he? I hope he's okay.
Where is he?
That's
I know.
awesome.
Lifted him. If he hears this,
Yes.
he's up and about.
We just
now.
made him some money by playing
That's
the song.
right.
There you go, Rowie. You've
That's
just
right.
helped him out. Hello, Jackie.
Hello, how are you?
Great,
Jackie.
Jackie. I'm excited to hear about this beautiful relationship. Let's go.
Well, there was a couple of red flags. The first one was probably only minor. He was living on his own, and he had a cat, which
Is that the red flag?
Yeah, I'm a bit worried about that straight up there.
Cat owner?
Jackie, yeah.
Okay.
and its name was Darling, which I thought was kind of weird.
Okay, that's the red flag.
A grown man to be outside going, darling, darling. I thought that was weird.
Jackie, so let's just
Unpack this.
marinate in the cat for a minute. Did he choose the name Darling himself?
He did.
Oh, no.
Right.
It's not great.
That's murdery.
Right.
But that was the small red flag. The big red flag was when I went to get a towel out of the linen cupboard, and there was no linen in there. It was filled with toilet paper.
It's a doomsday prep of the toilet paper.
I always think about this. Nathan always has his theory about how much toilet paper you should
Yes.
have. I
Only
watched the
6.
lady walk out last
With
night
what?
at the shots with a 48.
Yeah,
and
but
all
she
I could
might
do was
have a
see
family
you. All I
like
could do was see your
yours.
face. No, she could. Absolutely.
Yes.
I know you can buy apartment block tower-sized
Yes.
bloody toilet roll situations, but anything more than 6 is embarrassing.
Well, I get who gives a crate, which is delivered to your door, and
We get
that's a
that now,
box
yeah.
of 48,
Yeah.
because that's how it comes.
yeah.
And that lasts me a year.
Yeah.
So if we went into your linen cupboard,
It's not in the linen cupboard. No,
Okay.
it is not in the linen cupboard. It's in,
They
the,
are
it's in the spare room fireplace.
Jackie, there's some really interesting red flags.
Yes.
Very
and,
funny.
Yeah. So what happened to the relationship, Jackie?
We've been married 22 years.
that is fantastic.
Hey, can I just say, no,
Jackie.
we've not spoken to anyone, have we yet, that's left them?
No.
No.
That Joey from yesterday had, but no,
Hey,
everybody else had.
Jackie, since then, have you owned other cats?
Yes, we have, and I
what-
name them.
Okay, what have their names been?
We have a bit of a theme with alcohol, so we've had Moe and Bailey and Brandy and we have Shadow now as well.
Shadow, right, nice.
Shadow,
And none
that's
of
a
them are
gin.
called
Now.
Darling.
It's a gin, is it?
Jackie, that's a beautiful love story. And do you have enough toilet paper right now, Jackie?
Yeah.
We do. The linen cupboard is not filled, but we have enough.
Yeah, you do have spare towels and sheets. That's
Thanks,
good.
Jackie. That's hilarious.
Beautiful.
Caitlin's in Caversham. Hi, Caitlin.
Hi, how you going?
Good,
Hey, good, Caitlin.
What was the red flag, Caitlin?
Okay, so with my partner, at the beginning of our relationship, for the first 3 months, he had a girl texting him every single day on Snapchat. And I know it was every day because they had a Snapchat streak going. And I asked him about it, and I said, oh, well, what's going on here, you know?
Yeah.
And he told me that it was just a friend of his friends, and she lived in Brisbane, and there's nothing really to worry about.
Oh.
They were just really, really good friends,
Oh.
whatnot. And then, like, a month later, we were talking about some things, and he mentioned this girl that he used to sleep with and who she was friends with. And then I actually, like, put together the stories on the dots, and I realised that was the girl.
Yes.
And he was basically Snapchatting this girl every single day for about 4 months. This girl here that he used to sleep with.
Yes.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
So wait there.
So obviously
and then-
you broke it off with him and never saw him again, right?
And you married him.
Honestly, no, we're married now. He told me that he just doesn't see an issue with white lies.
With white lies? Okay, that's a bigger red flag. That's a massive red flag.
Are you still married?
Yes.
Okay, wait.
Sean, can you imagine going to Megan and saying,
Caitlin,
I don't see a
no.
problem with white lies? Can you imagine her going for that?
No.
No.
I mean,
I mean, I
either
know
way,
that you
mate.
don't have a problem with white lies, but you wouldn't say it to her.
Caitlin, have you ever gotten past this? What's the deal? How are you guys going? You all right?
Yes and no, because now I always hold the white lies thing against
Oh,
him.
Yes, of course
dude,
you would.
the making a statement like that, like white lies are okay. It's sort of you're laying out permission for yourself, and then then every time that you're caught out, you can say, "Well, I told you,
Yeah,
white
exactly.
lies are okay."
And it's
I
only
don't
a little
like that
thing.
for you, Caitlin. I don't like that at all. You deserve the truth, sweetheart. You deserve the truth, the whole
thank
truth,
you.
and nothing but the truth.
Most of the time.
Maybe she can't handle the truth.
She can handle the truth. She can handle the truth.
Thanks, Caitlin.
Oh.
Amazing.
Very good calls. Everyone's still with the person, so you know
I know,
what?
amazing. 8:30. What are
Honestly.
you going to give it to, Sean?
Well, $600 thanks to Scarborough Live. You can check out participating businesses such as Motion Clinic. I was going with Jackie, actually.
Yeah.
She's going to get it.
Jackie, it's all yours. Well done.
Yeah, a cat named Darling.
Red
You don't run for your life,
flag.
or just stay married to them forever.
An
That's what
entire linen
Jackie did.
press full of toilet paper. Red flag.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
It's got me fired up over the price of food because I was doing the shopping. I do the shopping just about everywhere. But yesterday, when I was there, I always make sure there's cans of SPC spaghetti. Always. It can't be anything else. Can't be
survive
Heinz.
without it.
Okay, does anyone else have canned spaghetti? I used to.
I've honestly never bought canned spaghetti.
I went through a phase a few years ago where I wanted to have a can of braised steak and onions in mine.
Just for emergency.
Oh, yeah,
And that is dog food.
Yes, it is.
We should try it. We should do it here.
We
because I haven't had it for 100 years.
Yeah, I haven't had it. It was a couple
Or
of years
I
ago.
can bring
Sean.
some dog food.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, whatever it is,
Anyway.
it's going to be on toast.
The cans are there. They have to be in the pantry because the kids will have toasties and all that kind of stuff. There needs emergency food there all the time.
Yeah.
Anyway, in the aisles yesterday, they had 25% off. I'm pretty sure it was Woolies. 25% off. And the cans used to be $5 and 25% off takes them down to $4. Is that right? Or is it less?
No, 20,
for 25 roughly, yeah.
If it was 20% off, it would take it down to $4.
Down to $4. Okay.
Oh,
Anyway,
25,
they were $4.80.
So that's not 25% off.
No. And it got me
But
right
is
there.
it, if it's Woolies, you might be being confused because they have member prices now.
Member
Like
prices?
everyday rewards prices versus regular shopper prices.
Or these people are just pulling Swifties because there was a article out the other day where one of the pieces had
yes,
a
Nathan.
Vegemite on sale for $7 and you lifted up the ticket and the original price is $7.30.
Yeah, they're doing it all the time.
$7.30. And it
Doing
was
it all
on
the
sale
time.
for,
30 cents off. That's on sale.
Mate.
You're outraged?
Yeah, I'm outraged. Do the
No,
shopping, everyone.
actually, sorry, that was the opposite way. It was more expensive on the sale item. It was $7.30.
Well, get your story straight, mate.
Well, either way, no, you see
Now
those
it's
tags all the
ruined.
time. It's an absolute
I just
stitch
went on
up.
the radio.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
So, China's done. Something's happened in China.
Something's happened in China.
Something's happening in China.
Something's happened in China.
It's unusual.
I've never been to the Great Wall of China.
No, similarly.
Me neither.
Me neither.
How amazing. Wouldn't it be great to go there?
Well, it's great,
All the
apparently.
history.
Yeah.
And it's big.
yeah.
Big.
See it from space.
Great Wall.
And also very important.
Very cool.
Historically.
That's right.
Culturally.
Kept the Mongol hordes out.
Yeah.
And the rabbits, obviously.
Those bikies been everywhere, haven't they?
Indeed.
It wouldn't keep the jokers out.
No, the Mongol hordes.
Or the cheaters. Cheaters would get
God's
through it.
garbage. They'll be all over it.
Who came up with the name for that, by the way? For them. Their marketing person
think-
was like not having their best day.
I think
that
you've
day, were
distracted
they?
yourself from your story.
I know, but like God's garbage.
Yeah. I mean, Deros
You know?
is like, yeah, we're Deros, you know? But God's garbage, yeah. It's full on.
So a couple
So
of
we're in China?
yeah. Oh, sorry, we're at the Great Wall of China. I'll tell you about the rest of it tomorrow. Okay.
No, settle in, everyone. Come on.
Two construction workers thought they'd make a shortcut because they were on one side of the wall.
Yes.
The Great Wall of China. And they needed to be on the other side of the Great Wall of China.
So that you either go round, which is, I don't know what, 1,000 kilometres?
Well, with the Great Wall of China,
Tell us
it's
about
broken up into sections.
Oh, so, yeah, right.
So this is the 32nd section of the Great Wall of China. And as the sections go
there's
on,
gates that you can go through, gaps.
No. There's gaps that have been weathered. And there was a tiny little gap in the Great Wall of China. And these people thought, well, there you go. Someone's got a crack.
There's
there.
already a gap.
Let's wedge something into it. They had, so they put a road so they can put their trucks through it.
That's fairly substantial.
So they knocked down the Great Wall of China.
Yes.
So they could fit their trucks in there. Now, the police...
It's fairly rural. I was expecting that to be quite a metropolitan kind of area. But that's fully rural.
No, so locals of the 32nd wall, Great Wall of China, they had seen the damage, and then they were like, so they contacted the police, and then the police, strangely enough, just followed the road.
To the construction
followed
site.
the road to the two people that had created the gap in the Great Wall of China.
And it was fairly obvious from there on, was it?
Well, yeah, the tyre tracks matched.
Did they follow the yellow brick road?
That's insane. But you know what? To us, it's, oh my gosh. But maybe if you're living around it all the time, it's like,
It's still the Great Wall of China.
You know what I mean? Like, to us, it's like, whatever. To us, it's like, oh my God, the Great Wall of China. But to them, it's just like, that's just in the way.
Oh, okay. Like us in the bell tower, we just go, and everyone else goes.
Bring me the tourist
that is
standing gasping at awe at the bell tower.
This is cultural significance of WA.
How is this thing standing? Who created it many years ago?
Look at all the
to
bells.
Yeah. That was Colin Barnett, wasn't it?
No, it's Richard Court. I reckon.
Richard Court? No,
I think it was.
It wasn't Richard Court.
I think it was, yeah.
Richard Court was 1,000 years ago.
I'm blaming Richard Court.
If you're right about this and you cannot remember your PIN number, that is unbelievable.
I will never find that NAB card.
God. Wonder if in years and years' time someone does something bad to the bell tower.
What a Chinese person.
Natalie?
Of course, when you say who's behind the bell tower, and all anybody actually wants to know is who is behind the bell tower times. That's the real mystery of this.
You're Googling as slow as my mother.
No, that's because I've got to go through all the bell tower times.
Amy.
Looks like Richard Court.
Cool. Yeah.
So Sean McManus.
Thank you.
What did he say? When let's
get
a towel there, hey, and someone else said, let's put a bell in it.
We were given we were given the bells.
We had given the bells and we built the tower around the bells.
Yes.
Would you call it a tower?
I mean, it is a tower.
It looks like a syringe, really.
Or it looks like a...
So if we got the bells, we built the tower around it. If we built the tower before the bells, we would have put bells in it? I don't think so.
No.
Yeah,
well, then, I mean, what would we have been building?
I don't know, something really tall. You could fit in there. Tall mops. I don't know.
Tall mops.
A giraffe.
The giraffe tower. I'm sorry, that will get people down to the foreshore.
Anyway, that's the end of our chat about China.
Nathan, Nat and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.